Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to our Crusader Kings 3 roleplay series following Corlys Velaryon, the Seaspray himself. And in that last episode, we had done a little raiding against Tyrosh, just testing their defenses, which are stronger than we might have anticipated. They don't have a lot of money. They suffered a lot during their war with Lys and Myr, but they've managed to recover their troops, and they do hold a significant numbers advantage over the forces of the Velaryon fleet here. Obviously, we weren't able to bring over the vast majority of our forces that had once served Lord Corlys, simply due to the fact that the Stepstones simply can't handle such a vast quantity of men. And so we are making do with what we have. But like I said, yeah, we tested their defenses, and their defenses are strong, but not impenetrable, I don't think. But at the end of that episode, even more interesting things happened as chaos once again descended upon the Iron Throne in the Seven Kingdoms here. You can see, well, yeah, a little bit of chaos, and they only got, what, maybe 3-4 years of peace, it seemed like. Maybe even less, maybe just 3 or something like that. But yeah, it seems as though Lord Cedric here had a bone to pick with the crown, and so yeah, the Westerlands and much of the Crown lands has risen up against the Black Queen Rhaenys, or more specifically against Prince Eddard the Grey, who obviously has somehow taken back his position as regent. You'll remember that Aegon Bywater took the position. He had Eddard imprisoned, and then took the position of regent. And Eddard has taken that back, and now Aegon Bywater is having to find himself fighting against the forces of the Iron Throne here. So yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, the numbers are relatively even here. If we can take a look, there we go. The numbers are relatively even. I mean, this is certainly a far cry from the war that we faced when we were outnumbered 3-1. And so be curious to see how this plays out. Now, I did ask our good counselors, aka you, in the comments, what we should do about this situation. There were a handful of people who thought it might be a good time to strike, but I think most people were suggesting that waiting to get our revenge is still the better option, because we really only get one chance. If we attack and fail, the Iron Throne will eventually come and just absolutely crush Corlys here. But if we bide our time, we might be able to find a better opportunity. And that opportunity might come during this war, but we'll need to wait until, things go a little bit worse for Queen Rhaenys, or more specifically, Prince Eddard. And one thing I need to point out is that we don't hold any ill will towards Rhaenys. She was a child when, we were exiled and all this stuff happening. The only people responsible are Eddard and Darren Tully. Those are the two people who we want to get our revenge on. Rhaenys here was the daughter of somebody who we looked up to actually quite a bit. We had a very good relationship with Daenerys right up until her death. And so I think, her daughter here is not somebody we hold particular ill will. Like I said, she was a child being manipulated, as we would see it, by the evil Prince Eddard. So yeah, we'll see how things play out once, time does come for revenge. But as most people suggested, that time isn't now. We have other things that we can focus on, that we can worry about. Tyrosh and the rest of the Stepstones. So we will be working on that. But some people did point out it might be a good opportunity to do some raiding in the Iron Throne, and I am tempted to do that. And I'm specifically tempted. We have two kind of options. We could try to raid our enemies. We could try to raid Dragonstone, but that could be difficult. Maybe not that risky. It's it's not a far cry from where we are, but I'm actually slightly more tempted to try to raid a River Run and get a little bit of revenge on our enemy here. I mean, that would be pretty nice. They're kind of distracted, so I think we're gonna let time roll a little bit. We're just gonna wait and let the troops move and let some battles happen here, and then we will potentially do some raiding. Potentially, on River Run. That's kind of my early goal here. We're going to get our troops back as well. One thing I would like to do is go and sell our artifacts. Now, obviously, you can go and sell your artifacts the old-fashioned way. You just go into your artifacts menu here, and didn't switch my armor there. You just go here and you destroy it, and you get a certain amount of money. Sometimes you can get more. Sometimes you can get less than if you go to the artifact market here. So you'll see if we were to sell that same Velaryon mail on the artifact market, we would only get 64. Oh, an event. One sec. But whereas if we do it here, we get 80, and I'm thinking that we're probably going to sell this. So we're going to destroy this. We need the money, and so we're going to get rid of this one. We've got this high Valyrian sword. We can get another 80. I mean, we've got 2 swords. We've still got Lord Monford's sword. We'll probably give that to our second son here. We don't really need this high Valyrian sword. It's not even that good. So we're going to destroy this one as well. And we're going to sell the prize scepter because we can't actually destroy that one, as you can see. So we're going to sell this artifact. There we go. So we sold that prize scepter. And now we are looking pretty okay for money. We might be able to spend that money on some men-at-arms, potentially. But let's take a look at this event first. Please, Daenarys mules. This insane grudge has got to stop. I am scared to go anywhere, and I jump at the merest mention of a Heratis. My kinswoman is clearly shaken. I am torn between the risk posed to my family, the need to teach Prince Agreo a lesson. Well, we cannot afford any of this stress hit, so no, we must finish what we started here. We would just die. We would just die if we did that. Speaking of stress, we do need to do something about that, and probably the best ways are going to... Oh, wow, we can actually go to a tournament? Magister Serena. Where is this? Magister Serena. I don't know if we want to go to another... We've done a bunch of these tournaments, even though they are good. What do I got here? Horse racing, archery. No, we're not going to do that. I think we are going to potentially just do a hunt. It's pretty cheap, and you can reduce some stress there. Feasts also reduce stress, but I think a hunt would be a little bit just better and more fitting. We could do a falconry or just a regular hunt. So let's see. We could do a regular hunt over here in Lairwater. It's got a fox sighting, jungle, no holding. It's actually a good spot. You know, we're gonna do this. Oh, there's some danger on route. Well, how do we deal with that? Maybe some mercenary guards. I don't want to spend that much money. It's mostly, looks like, yeah, what do we got? Hills? What if we get a mountaineer? There we go. That reduces it a bit. And then, higher forter, forest, jungle. Yeah, what about jungle? Higher forest guide? Nope. Jungle stalker. There we go. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's still some danger here. And I'm fairly okay with that, I think. We'll take the danger. I think we'll be fine. Do we need to customize our route? Probably not. Do we need to spend any more money? Flushing gangs? I mean, I would like to succeed on this if we can. I've failed so many hunts recently. So, you know, let's... Actually, we don't need the party size increase. So we'll save our money there. And I think that should be fine. Manage guests. Okay, our friend from Duskentail is going to come, and then mostly people in our court. So, yeah, I'm okay with that. Everything looks good. I think we'll be fine. I think we can risk this danger, but we do definitely need to... we need to reduce the stress. Pay ransom? Oh, accept. Gotta get this money back. And look at that. We made it there safe. As we await the arrival. So we got some jungle foxes here, apparently. All right, let's see. Let's see how things play out. My hunt is about to begin, and I'm yet to name it a master of hunt. Ah, Aelion would be the best candidate. Pereno is enthusiastic. Hmm. Is Aelion actually? I mean, it says he's the best, so Captain Pereno. Do we actually try to make inroads with the pirates? Um, is he a hunting man? Let's see. Not really, but he is athletic. We I mean, he hates us no matter what. So, I think we're gonna go with. You know what? Alion's got so many positions already, anyway. So we're gonna do this. There we go. He didn't become our friend, so it's a loss there, but it's fine. I'm gonna try to reduce our stress. Our master of hunt says, "Let's get out there. I want to hunt something with vim." We say we'll seek a hyena. Barrel mild. Many game peep. Let's see. I mean, I think that we should. No, I think that we should probably. Let's go for the hyena. We are brave. There we go. 50-50 shot. I think that'll be fine. Poachers here in the captain's jungle. They huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead stag behind them. Can you really have jungles in a pirate land? They will hang and their villagers will pay? Yeah, potentially. Okay, ooh, we would lose some nice stress. The animal is mine along with fines for their lives. That would be nice. 50-50 shot, but we would gain some money. Get out of Captain Doria's jungle. No, I think we will. I think we're going to hang them. Hang these pirate poachers. You know, we're not full evil, but we're a little bit. You know, we got some decent dread building up too, so losing some stress there as well. As we amble in the group, I hear Captain Pereno behind me hissing from atop his hunting steed. Look at that lumbering spawn of hell. He points at my knight Humphrey, who seems to be having a hard time bearing all the insults. Acting like a child, and will be punished like one. Taste it. Oh my gosh. Whip, like, belting. um, that doesn't seem fitting. We're not like sadistic or anything. I think that we might maybe try to be a mediator here, potentially. This feels like the one that makes the most sense here. I mean, we are wrathful and stuff, but like, bending, putting them over our knee and getting them with the belt. I don't know if that makes sense for Corlys here. Pereno signals across the jungle. A whole hyena pack crouches in a hollow not far off. After it, we ride. Yeah, I mean, we're going to do the perilous attempt. We are brave. 60% chance. Come on. I would love to finally get a freaking success in a hunt. Jungle is truly the mantle of the poor, but it flees from peasants. Success chance increases. We lose some stress. Well, we are here to lose stress. So we'll drive this pirate rabble. I'm just assuming that all these peasants are just pirates, essentially. Pirates or the family of pirates. So that's how I'm justifying our actions. After hours of riding, we are finally cornering the wily beast. I will bring it down myself, we say. 12% chance that we die. 61% chance that we win. I will shoot it. I think that we are going to take it down ourselves. I have my spear. I plunge my bait. It catches me with this. I'm pulled away as it laughs its death throes. So we were injured, but it seems as though we killed it. Does this mean we succeeded? I'm not quite sure. Hunts like these are a pure joy. There's nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. So we got bitten by this hyena. We placed the eager dog's share of the spoils on the stretch ride before departing. I'll keep a memento. Hyena fangs. Ooh, probably just another thing to sell, honestly. Dangerous beast slain. Oh, I like that. Yeah, some prestige. My old foe, Queen Rennis. Well, ooh, this is a weird gift. but it would be interesting. I like this is really interesting actually. It's a strange gift to give, but I wonder if there's, this could be seen as a threat or as like not a peace offering, but like essentially saying like remember we're here and that would probably be seen as a threat. But I think it's cool. Let's see. This artifact's not that great. We would just sell it. I mean, personal scheme power +5 is actually okay. Prestige, stress gain. It's not that great. Um, I think that we send it anonymously as a little bit of a. Maybe we're not sending it to Rhaenys. We're sending it to the court, and we're hoping that it. I think we're sending this to Eddard. Actually, he's the regent, and so we're sending it. I think we're sending this to Eddard is what it's saying. We're just sending it to the court of Rhaenys, but we know that Eddard here is going to be the one receiving it, and he'll know exactly what this is all about. So there we go. Finish the hunt. We lost. Hey, there we go. We went down a level of stress at least, thankfully. And now we can return home, seemingly facing no major danger. Oh, maybe a little one. We'll let Tibio eat this thing. It's a harmless plant, so. Our journey is violently interrupted by the sound of tearing flesh and gnashing jaws. This man deserves my help. Oh. We could gain the trait brutally mauled. That's a 30% chance. It's actually pretty bad. I won't risk my life for this. But we are brave. Oh, it's another hyena? Oh, wow. That's cool, actually. Now we gotta fight it. Oh, we beat the hyena. I was super worried that we were gonna get killed there by the freaking hyena. No, we beat it, so we slew the hyena. Look at that. So, you know what? That was a 1 in 3 chance of horrific injury to Corlys here, but let none say that I do not take risks in these roleplay series here, so... Danger, quarrelsome locks. As we trek through Riftguard, our caravan stops. Why do you torment me, Aelion, says Sir Matiro the Craven. I hate being startled from behind. He is a coward. Come now, surely you can... No, I mean, there's only one way to solve this. The two of them will battle. All right, Aelion. Aelion wins. You know what? For a kind of a foppish bard, Aelion's got some fighting prowess. I'll give him that. We do return home. There we go. So one thing I'm keeping an eye on here, you'll see that there is a war that is going against Pirate King Rillo. We can't declare war on Rillo right now, simply because we have the truce still, and the truce is going to last for a little while. But if Pirate King Rillo loses his war against Lord Tibio Son here, we won't have a truce with him, so we will actually be able to attack again. On the other side of things, we are waiting on our Septon to finish getting some claims here so we can actually take the city of Tyrosh. So we're a little ways away from actually being able to deal with that. Oh, we can gain a pet hunting dog. Brand new hunting tools. Your next hunt will not cost any gold. That's kind of nice, actually. I'm gonna do that because then we can get another hunt and then reduce that stress down to a reasonable level. Just put that on for now. So we're doing good on gold. Our troops are mostly back. We're a little bit injured. How's the war going over here? Okay, she's winning. They don't look like they've lost too many troops, but I am still tempted. Still tempted to do a raid. It's gonna be risky, but I think we're gonna try it. We don't have a lot to do right now. Now, I think we aren't able to travel up rivers anymore. Is this really the fastest way? Or should we go from the north and then head into river on here? I don't want to just raid the Iron Throne like willy-nilly, essentially. Like, I don't want to go against people who are not our enemies. You know, we're not going to raid the Westerlands because, you know, we have good relations there. We saved them all from, you know, the Ironborn just before. We're going to focus on our enemies, really. I mean, we could raid Tech. I mean, Lady Liness is now here on Hightower, our former betrothed. Do we raid the Hightower? I mean, that's an intriguing idea, but no, I think we're going to go for River Run here. Oh, Briglos is entering the contest. Okay. My friend Jane is so talented. Teach me, Jane, we say. Oh, we just cannot handle stress right now, so we're gonna correspond with our dear friend Jane Florent here. We learned nothing, but it's fine. It was kind of a weird event anyways. I assume we're just exchanging letters. Yeah, we're gonna sail around here. I just think that it's safer than, you know, going up into the Trident and then making our way this way. We can probably land we can probably land down here in Provence. Okay. Apparently France is making an appearance here. But we can probably land here and then make our way down. We might do a little bit of raiding of the Riverlands. I mean, they do serve Lord Darren, so there's something to be said for that. Fearful troops, men-at-arms maintenance per dread. That's actually not so bad. That's going to save us some money here. So we do spend a lot on our men-at-arms. Carl Greyjoy, train him in strategy. Very well. Excellent training session. Good. All right, we're going to have to be real careful here. So we're going to, you know what? We're probably actually going to go straight to River Run because we don't count as an enemy until, oh, yes. This is perfect. Okay, all of Tyrosh will be mine. Yes, I lay claim to the Bleeding Bay and the Duchy of Tyrosh. It's worth it here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to claim both. I'm going to spend the money. We probably didn't need both of those, but I'm going to do it anyways because I do want to... Oh, we're probably not going to get... This is its own county? All right. So we can claim Tyrosh now, though, so that's good. We're going to be able to get that city probably pretty soon. I still want to do this raid if we can. We're going to lose a little bit of troops here. 100 casualties, that's not that bad. I'm not seeing any enemies around. Where's Darren Tully? I mean, he is in Riverrun, but capture him. Oh man, I'm worried though. We could... This is very risky, but it's also cool. So I'm just worried about where his troops are. I mean, his troops are gonna be away somewhere. I wonder if we can kind of like tell where any of these, you know, where like any of these people are. There's some sieges going on near King's Landing. I've got to assume his troops are away from River Run. I'm hoping anyways, and so we're gonna try the raid here. Can we even... I don't even think we can raid it. No, we're gonna switch ourselves. Is it too strong for us to raid? The castle might be too much. Huh. I'm not sure why it's not letting us here. That's a little bit weird. Alright, I'm not entirely sure why we can't raid them. Like, is it because we've got... It's because of this truce, probably. Alright. That's unfortunate. I totally wasn't even thinking of that. Well, how long does that truce even last? 340? No, there's still, yeah, okay. So that's unfortunate. I mean, let's assume that we, you know, maybe we tried to do like a night raid to see if we could capture Darren Tully. We weren't going on like a full raid. We wanted to see if we could like kidnap Darren Tully here but we didn't see any opportunities. And you know, with all the forces mustering and marshaling along here, we weren't able to get an opportunity to get him there. Technically, I think we could do some raiding on some people who we don't have truces with. But is there really anybody we can consider as an enemy? Like, you know what? I think we're just gonna pull our troops back because I think we were just gonna go for Tyrosh, honestly. So I was just on our way back to the Stepstones here when we received news that Pirate King Rillo has been slain, presumably in the war against Tibio-san here, which somehow ends up with us being the new king of the Stepstones. This puts us in a pretty interesting position here. I was really prepared to go and deal with Tyrosh, but now we find ourselves in a war against Tibio-san, and this is actually kind of perfect. Now, I don't know if we can necessarily claim that we are the true Pirate King, or the King of the Stepstones, I should say, at the moment. I think that with the death of the previous Pirate King, it has essentially come down to us or Tibio-san. One of us will be the Pirate King at the end of this war, and there are two powers here, Tibio and ourselves, and it's going to be the North and the South fighting to determine who is the true king of the Stepstones. And I think that we are going to find that Corlys is going to find success in this battle. I can only assume, although they do have a pretty decent amount of troops, and I'm tempted to call in one of our allies as well. We can ask our head of faith for gold. Well, sure. We'll do it. But you know what? I'm gonna call in Tyrion here. Oh no, he can't be called in. Why? Against his liege or vassals? What? Is like Pentos or something? Weird. I'm not sure why we can't call Tyrion in there. I'm not really too worried about it anyways. I think we'll be fine. We're gonna take that money, obviously. There we go. So first we're going to bring our troops back because we do need to switch them off of raiding. We're going to disband our armies. We're going to raise them up as proper troops so that we can go and deal with them. Now, we are starting at a little bit of a disadvantage. He has some of these islands claimed already. So we're going to need to go in probably, and we'll see. We're not going to make it here in time to stop this siege. So I'm going to probably rush his capital is what I'm going to do here. Let's go. Let's see. Aelion's in charge of our army? No. Not Aelion. Let's put Evitho in charge of the High Hammer himself. Let's see what he can do, Evitho. You're getting on in years. 67 years old, but he's still kicking. He's still fighting. So we'll let him fight. The siege is going extremely quickly here. We have a lot of trebuchets. We're 6 out of 12 on trebuchets, so pretty decent there. Look at that. Easy win. We stole his mace, which he left behind for whatever reason. Okay. Oh, he's going to engage with these troops here. Let's see. Yeah, we can... Oh, do we even want to? Oh, no, he's going to land over here. I think we go and fight him. Fight him in the shame Isle. Feels like only yesterday that my dear Sheriff still walked this earth, always harmonious, straightening her back and leaving me yearning for her touch. If only I could have one more day with her. My thoughts trail off as I realize I'm standing here, alone, swimming in the sorrowful depths of my grief. We're no longer widowed, but we are melancholic, so we're still mourning, we're still sad, but we have moved on a little bit from the death of our dearly beloved wife, which, you know, I guess time heals all wounds. All right, Evitho, kick their ass. Let's go and crush their army. Oh, they're gonna try to run. Can we? Yeah, we can catch them here. Good. All right, let's let this battle be waged. Who's leading their armies? Benaro. Well, Benaro is about to be crushed by the High Hammer himself. Evitho, 68 years old. He had a birthday during this battle. And look how he's going to celebrate it. The victory over the pirates. Oh, and we're going to go and crush him over here as well. Yeah, they don't stand a chance. Evitho is just annihilating these pirates. There we go. You'd love to see it. You know, this man has fought for our father, and he has fought for us, and he has done an amazing job each time. We just utterly annihilated Tibio's troops here. And now, if we can simply siege down his lands... let's see. Well, you know what? We might need to break up these sieges over here. Who are these people? Who are they? What are they doing, and why are they attacking? The map. My spies have informed me that somebody's causing a ruckus. Okay, somebody... Proudhawk. Proudhawk is... Frozen Shore Old... Okay, what is this guy doing down here? We've got a freaking wildling spying on our lands. We'll put him in prison. It seems fitting. Put this wildling in our prison. Got some enemies over here, so I'm gonna go and just crush them. Or Evitho's gonna crush them for us. Oh, they're running. Can we capture them? Yeah, we can. Alright, let's take them down. We'll lift these sieges. And once that's done, we will finish off our enemies. After inheriting my title and lands. Oh. Carl Greyjoy has inherited some lands here. Interesting. Alright, well, he is now a knight. Oh, we got hit by stress. Ouch. He is now a knight, a kinslayer, and a murderer. What did you do? Oh, he murdered like his aunt or something like that to take her titles. Okay, well, we didn't raise you to do that, but apparently he's, you know, taking that as it is. Monteris plays with other children. Oh, a brawl is broken out. He's becoming wrathful. Okay, I mean, turn the other cheek. He could become forgiving. Do we want him to be forgiving? No, we're vengeful, so I don't think we would choose for our son to... I don't think we would be able to teach him forgiveness, would we? I'd love a mod that kind of could make it so we just randomly, you know, the traits would be a little bit more random in that rather than me picking, it would just make the choice for me, because obviously I'm going to be making the choice that I think is, you know, best for our future character, rather than necessarily one that would be the most interesting, perhaps. So if you know of a mod like that, perhaps we could check it out. But in any case, this war is progressing pretty smoothly, I would say. There we go, another siege. He sees the foxhead. We're just going to sell all these artifacts, and that's basically how we're going to fund our war with Tyrosh, essentially, is purely by all the stuff that we've captured here. All right, we got to take this siege down. And that should give us a decent amount of war score here. Is this a place we can even siege? Oh yeah, there we go. Battle is won. Yeah, okay, we are sieging it. Won't take long. There we go. Wow, that was a very fast siege. Let's go and take down the rest of its troops here as quickly as we can before he sieges us. Yeah, he's gonna run. We're gonna capture him here. Smash his forces once again. It's probably going to give us pretty close to the war score we need. Let's just see what we look like after this battle. Okay, there we go. What other lands does he control? Not even entirely sure what else we need to siege down here. This maybe here? No, that's ours. Who else serves Tibio? Oh, probably Shame Isle. Yeah, okay. Once we get Shame Isle, that should finish off this war. So we'll have crushed the Stepstones, we will have taken them, you know, indisputably. The war in the Iron Throne continues to rage, although Eddard here seems to have things well in hand. But yeah, opportunities abound. My child Monteris is now at squiring age. Briglos could be his knight. Very well, I'm fine with that. Briglos, teach our son to be a good young knight. All right, the siege should be everything we need to finish off this war in the Stepstones, and we will truly be able to name ourselves as the true king of the Stepstones. As we enforce our demands here, let us pause and take a look. And as you can see, all of the Stepstones are beneath the banner of Corlys Seaspray. And not only that, but we have the claims that we need on the Isle of Tyrosh. And so truly, we will be able to name ourselves as not only the king of the Stepstones, but the king of Tyrosh potentially as well. But that will all have to be in the next episode. So leave your comments down below, Wanderers, if you like this episode. Please do like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because the next episode will be coming out soon. And in that next episode, we will be setting our eyes on the Isle of Tyrosh and our future capital, potentially. Until then, Wanderers, thank you for watching.